Hey, yo, what's up everyone? It's your boy Carl back at it again. New video, same grind, you already know. I hope y'all doing well on this Saturday afternoon, actually Friday afternoon, because now we're uploading videos on Fridays. And yeah, because I'm working on Saturdays, so I won't be able to, upload on the day that I usually upload. So I'm gonna upload it on Fridays now. And that's gonna be the new uploading schedule. But yeah, other than that, I hope y'all are ready to go into art like always. And yeah, so today is part 10 of the pre-animation school training arc. We're making good progress. Well, at least I'm making good progress in the training arc. I hope you guys that are watching this series weekly are making progress in your own project. That can be art or whatever else that you're grinding at the moment. What matters is that you make one step forward every day, making 1% improvement every day if possible. And yeah, but anyway, so today we're going back to what we used to do in block 1, but we're still focusing on the volume, depth, forms aspect of this block study. Because if you remember, block 1 we're really focusing on gesture drawing, character designs, and poses and all this stuff. But now we are really more focused on the depth of creating 3D, the illusion of 3D in a 2D canvas or the flat canvas. And today we're doing something similar as block 1, but we're really still focusing on the depth of the illustration, the depth of the sketch. And for that, we're gonna do some gesture drawings to warm up. We're gonna do a 20-minute session of gesture drawing. That's gonna be a time lapse. I'm not gonna make it live the 20 minutes. Y'all already know how to make gesture drawings. And after that, for 40 minutes, I'm gonna do a breakdown of poses that has a bit of foreshortening. It doesn't have to be extreme, but most of the poses I'm used as reference are extreme foreshortening because it can help me to practice what I usually do on Fridays. And after that, I'm gonna take one of those poses and draw them from memory and try to push the perspective as much as possible. So today practice is really learn how to break down with simple shapes, simple forms like we're doing almost every day, or what I've been doing almost every day. And on top of that, we're working on memory. So we try to as artists, it's really important to have a bank of images in our mind so we can redraw them later on without the reference. So when you're drawing a pose, like, oh yeah, I remember this pose that I've drawn before, and you redraw it from memory, and from there you can tweak it to your liking. If you need it for something like your comic or the illustration, you can reuse those poses however you want, and try to remember the balance of things, the perspective, and all this stuff. So yeah, so today practice this is what essentially practice is to help you create a bank of image in your mind so you can reuse them later without necessarily need a reference. So yeah, so without further ado, we're gonna start the 20 minutes gesture drawing. So like I always use line of action for my gesture drawings, since it's the website that is mostly known. I got another website that I know of. There's Quick Pose and Adorka Stock. Damn, I can't read for shit. Adorka Stock. Adorka Stock is more for like if you're looking for extreme foreshortening or angle pictures or references. This is a good website that you can go to. There's someone in the Discord that showed me this website, and I'll put the link of this website in the description box below, and I'll put the other one as well, a Quick Pose. I don't really use Quick Pose like that. Is it Quick Pose is the thing that oh no, not the 3D, but okay, Quick Pose is typically similar as line of action. If you don't like line of action, you can go to Quick Pose. If you don't like Quick Pose, you can go to line of action. And if you got a better option, you can go to these options as well. But me personally, I like to use a line of action. I'm familiar with the platform, so yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna get started. So I'll see you guys after that I've done my 20 minutes warm up of doing my gesture drawing. All right, be right back. All right, done with the 20-minute gesture drawing warm up. So it was a 2-minute session per, or 2 minutes per gestures. And yeah, so we done with the warm up. So now we're gonna move on to the next part, which is drawing dynamic poses, extreme foreshortening poses, breaking them down first, breaking them down first. Then after that, actually draw one of them from memory. I tried to do two, but yeah. So I'll take my time to do this. For the first one, I'm gonna do it live with you guys. So I already picked my references here, so I'm gonna put it in the edit for you guys. So if you want to follow along and draw the pose with me, and yeah, it's pretty similar to what I did last video, where I discovered that actually drawing poses or extreme foreshortening poses are just a bunch of just a shapescape that you intentionally choosing the shape that you want to draw a certain position to create a human body. So yeah, and we're gonna do something similar today. So I'm gonna start with this one here. Yeah, I'm gonna start with this one, and yeah, so I'm gonna do it live. I'm gonna call this layer dynamic pose, I guess. All right, let's get started, shall we? Oh yeah, let me put the timer also. This is for 40 minutes, and the last part is gonna be 20 minutes. Okay, the timer is here, and here we go. Yeah, we're skipping breaks here. We don't take breaks. All right, let's do this. So, gonna start with no, the best way is to start with the thing that's closest to the camera. So in this case, it will be the legs. But you know what? I'm gonna start with the pelvis, then draw the legs coming towards us. So yeah, for this part, we're drawing like I did last week. And then for the legs part, when I'm drawing from memory, I'm actually gonna draw in a more organic way, and with more gesture. Here we're gonna actually break down the pose so we can find the perspective and all that stuff. Gonna start with the pelvis, like I said, and then I'm gonna draw the leg. I could put this at 30. Oh yeah, next week, next Saturday, you know, well, I'll upload videos every Friday. I'm gonna start uploading every Friday now instead of Saturdays, but next Saturday is gonna be exactly 1 year that I've been on this 5-year journey to become a successful artist. So I'm gonna next week video is not gonna be a pre-animation school training art video. It's gonna be gonna talk about what happened during the last year. What the heck was that? Something just flew through my window. But yeah. So yeah, the video of next week, we're gonna go over the last year, what I've been doing, if I made some improvement, what is next, and all the stuff. Also, I'm pushing a little bit the perspective, just a little bit, you know, like, because I think I've exaggerated the cylinder here, like the leg, but I think it's good. That's gonna make it more dynamic. Because the thing is, in animation in general, you want to be able to push your shapes and your forms, push the human body as much as possible without breaking them. You don't want to break them and make it look weird. Oh, it's gonna go up like that. So yeah, so don't hesitate to push your things. So this leg is for shortening, so it's gonna be shorter than this leg here. We're gonna elongate it, put it a bit more longer. Wrong button. Now I'm taking like I'm thinking also what when and why I will use a pose like this, you know. Like one thing that's good to do when you breaking down a pose is try to think, okay, what in what context can I use this pose here, you know. And I'm thinking like maybe a scenario like, you know, like the woman is pulling a rope towards her, you know. I can imagine a scene where, you know, a character is in a situation where he's trying to pull something towards him because, you know, I don't know, like object is about to fall, or you want to pull something to make an object fall on something or someone, you know. Like in those adventures movie scenes, you know, like in Indiana Jones type movie, you know, he's trying to pull a rope, and you know, because I don't know, like the bridge is about to fall and he wants to save his friends type shit, you know. Or, you know, you can just go basically with what the idea is showing you, like it's just someone that's pulling the rope for because they're trying to control their horses, you know, because this, I guess this is what they reference to, or they try to showcase here. But yeah, you can use the same pose for another situation. I remember I did a breakdown of one pose. It was I think it was a basketball pose that I was breaking down, and someone saw it and thought, no, okay, no, actually, it was someone. I forgot what the person was doing in the actual reference, but the person thought it was someone playing basketball, but it was something different. And that's the magic of art, is that you can use the same pose for a different context. You're not limited to what you see in front of you. You just have to be creative. I'm not gonna draw the half cylinder box that she's sitting on. I'm just gonna focus on drawing the actual human body. Or the woman. I said the human body. I mean, I'm drawing a human body, but I could have specified that I'm drawing a woman, but yeah. Alright. This, so. You know what? I'm gonna draw what I don't see. Okay. This is a bit that you should take as well, is that it's good to draw what you don't see. In this case, it doesn't really change a lot. It won't matter that much, but in a case like, you know, you're drawing an illustration where there's a lot of things going on, you know, it's good to draw the things that you don't see as well. Like, for example, I don't know, like you got a character in front of something, you know, like right now I'm sitting on my chair, you know. It's good that you draw the whole chair and then draw the character on top of it, so you can gauge the depth, the space that is between the character and the chair that is where he's sitting on, you know. Or even for if you're drawing an environment, you know, like you draw a bunch of buildings. When you draw the buildings, you can try to draw the part of the building that you don't see, just to know how close, how far the buildings will be from each other, so you have a better sense of depth and volume when you draw the part that you see eventually, you know. It's like when you draw the hair, you know. Me personally, I draw the full head first, then I draw the hair on top of it, instead of drawing like the part where the forehead stop, and then draw the hair on top of it. Because what I realized that when I do this, now I can do it without having this issue. But before, I used to draw like just the front plane of the head, and then draw the side planes, whatever side that you see, then draw the hair on top of it. But the problem is that the head will feel flat because I draw the hair too close to the the part of this part of the forehead, you know. But once I drew the full skull of the head, and then I draw the hair on top of it, knowing that the hair has volume, the head feel more fuller, and that's what you want to be able to do in general. All right, so that's the pelvis part. Now we're going to go back towards the torso. So I'm just going to do a line like this. Actually, I'm going to go like that. And like I said as well in the episode last week, or the part last week, when you do this practice and you want to draw on top of it, try to make it more organic, because what's going to happen, well, that's what happened for me. What's going to happen if you don't make it a bit more organic, in the sense like, you know, try to round your shape, draw the actual shape of the torso, the actual shape of the what you call this, pelvis, and all this stuff, you know. If you don't make them organic, you're gonna have a stiff, blocky looking character. Like, the pose will be alright, you know, like it will still feel right, because you know you got the right perspective and you got the depth and the volume, all the stuff, but it's gonna feel stiff. And also, doing too much of this practice and not doing any gesture drawing is gonna make your art look stiff eventually as well. So yeah, practice this, you know, try to learn how to draw with depth, with volume, but also learn how to draw in a more organic way, in a more life, giving life to your poses. At first I didn't notice that the torso wasn't straight, like it wasn't going straight, like it actually bent a little bit. I just realized this when I was looking at the side of the woman here. As I could see, like it was going like this. I was like, oh wait, it's not straight. It's actually going on this, it's bending a little bit. And it makes sense because it seems like she's pulling towards her, but she has a leading bias a little bit going towards that's my left, but that's her right. So that she's going towards more her right, you know. So that's why it curved towards the right, or my left in this case. And see here, I drew the part of the box that we want to see. Now that would be interesting to draw this from memory with all the proper organic shape and all this stuff. And here I thought it would be crazy to start drawing the human body from anywhere else than the torso or the head. Here I am, I start drawing the reference from the pelvis. If you told past me that, yeah, you can draw the human body from this part, I'll be like, you crazy. Why would you start from the lower body, and then go up? That doesn't make sense. But yes, it does. Depending on the situation. It's just that you have to change the way you think when you draw those stuff like this. It's just your way of thinking. And it's very normal to feel weird about this, because we humans in general, we tend to start from where we can recognize this is human. You know, we try to find things even in non-human object. Even in objects in general, like, you know, when you look at the, I don't know, water bottle, box or whatever, we try to find something that's familiar to us, which is a human face. And I think this is why we, in general, we tend to start drawing the human body from the head, then go down from the rest of it. So because we want to find something familiar first. And then after that, there's some people that will start developing their way of drawing. They start from the torso. I tend to start from the torso in general when I draw human body, because it's easier for me to capture the perspective from the torso, not the perspective, but the gesture or the line of action from the torso than starting from the head. Because when I start from the head, I'm like, okay, how the body's moving, in which direction I want to twist stuff. But if I start from the torso, it's easier for me to start moving stuff. But that's just me. And then recently I just understand that, yeah, it's even easier if you want to draw something that's really dynamic and that has a lot of foreshortening. It's easier to start from the thing that's closer to the camera, then start to go back from front to back. You know, in general, this is what we like to do: start front to back instead of back to front, and left to right instead of right to left. Well, depending on where you live, you know, if you live in I think in the Asian countries, you know, they go from right to left, but in America we go from left to right, so it's totally normal. It's just habits that you have to develop in order to facilitate your process. And to be able to, like I said last week, to be able to do this, you know, starting from the thing that's in front of the camera, you have to stop thinking of the human body as human body parts. You want to start thinking as objects, as forms, shapes. So when you think like that, you know, like instead of seeing your leg, you see cylinders. It's gonna be easy for you to break down the pose. Just gonna tweak this cylinder here and make it taper more. Right, for the other arm. For some reason, sometimes my tablet don't recognize my pen. Not that they don't recognize my pen, but I draw something, but there's no line that's been drawn for some reason. I know it's because I got the screen protector, but maybe the screen protector is so scratched up. Because if you see it, man, you're gonna think that I'm not drawing. I'm just doing scratches on the screen, you know. And yeah, maybe it's so scratched up that the tablet has a hard time to detect the pen nib that's drawing at the moment. Okay, yeah, it's going on top of it, so I can start like this. Got a big foreshortening on the forearm here. Those parts can be confusing sometimes when there's a big foreshortening and your eyes start to see things that's not there. But you just have to concentrate and, you know, take your time to observe what you're drawing. So it's going on top of it, and then you got your hand here. Something I like to do if it's starting to be too much, I'll just slow the opacity, do another layer, then start focusing on the thing that I want to draw. It's easier for me to see what I'm drawing. Got thumb here. I'm not focusing on the limbs yet, like the details, but I'm just gonna draw. So I'm gonna draw this pose from memory after. So I just have to remember that the body is twisting this direction, you know, focusing this direction. It's from a somewhat of a lower view, lower angle, and yeah, those are the main things I want to remember. I'm gonna try to force that we can see, so it's gonna be clean. Yeah, I've done a better job for the cylinder here. Oh yeah, the head, of course. I was about to say I'm done with this pose, but I forgot the head. And we see a bit of her neck. Okay. I think we good. And that's a good breakdown. I gotta make this part a bit slimmer, to be honest. This. Or like that. Okay, we'll see a bit more of the arm. Like in the reference. Alright, so I'm gonna do the second one. And how much time left I got for this? Oh, I already did half of the time? Okay, so I'm gonna lock in and do the second one. And yeah, this second one's gonna be a time lapse, so I'll be right back. All right, so we're back, back after the 40 minutes. There's still 8 minutes left, but I didn't want to start a third one because I know I will rush it. I will rush the last one, and I like to take my time and make a quality sketch, a quality breakdown. And yeah, so this is the breakdown of the two poses that I've done today. And now for the last part of the practice, I'm gonna draw this pose here, the first one, from memory, and see if I actually remember properly how to draw this. This is how you practice drawing from imagination. You draw from reference first, and then you draw it later on from imagination, and also trying to push things here and there. Push the perspective a little bit. Don't push it to the point that it breaks the pose, that the pose doesn't make sense anymore. And yeah, so I'm just gonna fuse this together, create a new layer, and I'm gonna close my references because we ain't trying to cheat here. We're trying to improve the imagination muscle. And yeah, so that's gonna be another time lapse as well. And then yeah, so I'm gonna take my time to do this, and maybe I will have time to actually do the second one from memory as well, but we'll see. I'm gonna put all my energy focus on the first one, then we'll see if I got time to do the other one. All right, I'll be right back. All right, back from the time lapse. So this is the pose that I did from memory. Without even looking at the reference right now, I can tell there's something wrong. Not wrong, but I feel like this part here, this whole part could have been pushed further back, but we'll see. I'm gonna pull out the reference. You guys had the reference the whole time because in the edit I'll have the reference on the screen for you guys. It's weird to say that because there's nothing in my screen, but I know that there's gonna be one. So I'm just gonna take a look at it, and yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, it's still alright, you know. If I take this part here, I'm just gonna dust them. I could have pushed this more further back. That's the thing. So as for the leg is alright. Okay, this leg was more toward the screen. Okay. Yeah, it was more toward the screen. So I'm just gonna make the correction that I need to do. So I'm just gonna put this here. It was going more towards us. Like this. And I had a feeling also for this, like I was like, I mean, it's the right length, but I feel like it's not the right position. So yeah, but overall, I captured the idea for sure, but I've been playing a bit too safe with the idea. More towards the screen. Like this. Let me make my line thicker. So I can visibly, it can be really visible. So that's one. This arm is not properly drawn. Like it's supposed to be more like, actually, you know what, let me push the actual thing here. So if I reach out the box, this is the abdomen. So I've pushed it more like this. Yeah, by pushing the box, I will have to replace the arms. Yeah, so for this pose, I've been playing too safe. The idea was there, but I was staying in my comfort zone, and it says like I wasn't pushing stuff around, which is a quote unquote bad habit of mine. It's not pushing beyond what I can do with the human body. Also, the hand was bigger. And then after that we have this part here. Yeah, just making a quick correction. And yeah, the head, you know, same, like since I'm pushed everything is moving as well. But otherwise the lower part, I've done it pretty well. Yeah, okay, like for the feet, I imagine the way it will look like, you know, like for this part. So that's why I didn't memorize the exact pose of it, but yeah. So yeah. So it's really the top part that needed some tweaking. If I wanted to be like close to the reference. But in general, if you look at the pose, it's not that bad, you know? It's just that it could have used a little push, you know? A little bit more push towards the towards the right, towards her right, my left. So yeah, that's overall this. So that will be it for today's practice. I hope you guys had a good time. Y'all made some good progress, made some improvement, learned new things in this video. And yeah, like always, like and subscribe so you won't miss my next videos, and other people can find those videos. So if they want to find someone to grind with, they can find this channel. And yeah, I'll let you guys go. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you guys next week. Like I said at the beginning of the video, or somewhere about around the beginning of the video, I'll be going over the first year of my 5-year journey to become a successful artist for my video next week. And yeah, so I'm gonna review a lot of stuff. It's gonna be a short video, but I'm gonna yap a lot about it. But yeah, I'll let you guys go. Enjoy your weekend, and like always, keep grinding, take some break, but don't slack. And yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video. All right, peace.